I play her father, a loving father. We don't really maybe see that at first, but there's a moment in time where when he says it out loud, we believe it. But a father that pushed his children to a level of excellence that they achieved or were about to, and but a taskmaster, and probably didn't know the damage or the pressure that he was laying on Molly, maybe even the boys, if you think about it. I mean, a lot of times just because we don't see the scars, it doesn't mean that that kind of pressure, that kind of push to make them achieve, probably marks all of them. There's no book on how to be a parent, and some of us do it better than others, and some of us think that results are really the thing that we point at for our children that makes for a meaningful relationship. It's like what we put inside of them. Sometimes we don't think our children have the fire that we had, and so we want to put it in them, and some of our children aren't built the way we're built, and their desires aren't ours, their needs aren't ours. So whatever was driving him is not really our story, but we see it manifested in the way that he deals with them. She's so skilled that we realize that she is able to construct a business life for herself, a multi-million-dollar business scheme, using just her wits. I mean, obviously, her education is sitting right there on her shoulder, but her native instincts, how to kind of manipulate situations, timing, who to trust, who to not trust, it ultimately gets her in trouble, because when you're dealing with a clientele that is fundamentally untrustworthy, because any people that go out and gamble that amount of money, there's probably something deep inside them that they have to look at too. He finds a way to word them, to arm them so that you see exactly who they are. It's not always a pretty picture, but it's painted so beautifully that that it's part of the tapestry. So he's a skilled writer. Listen, a lot of people can tell stories, and everybody knows how to write that is taught how to write, but not everyone's a writer. And so there's a lot of writers, but that iceberg that these 15, 20 men or women can occupy out there that are just, he's one of the people at the top of the heap. She's not playing poker, but her game is somehow bigger, even more important than that. She's understanding who they are and who gets in once a week. Yeah, she's probably picking up, things about the game along the way, because she's just smart. She's a quick study. But her gift is in the understanding of the people in the room. You want them to feel like they got their money's worth. You want them to feel like that you saw something incredibly highly original, and you walk out and you go, whoa, I just saw a movie. What I want for them is to want to share it. Whenever you have a movie where the first instinct is for someone to say, I saw the best movie last night, then you really have something, because I don't think any of us, there's something universal about coming to work the next day and say, I just read the best book. I just heard the coolest song. You got to hear this song. Well, Whitney's song, I Will Always Love You. I mean, there's songs coming out all the time, but once in a while a song will hit you. Once in a while a book hits you. And once in a while a movie can hit you. And so what you're really hoping for when you make a movie, at least what I hope for, is that people can walk out of that and their desire to tell someone that they just saw something very special.
I'm Molly Bloom. Do you know about me?
オリンピック目前のトップアスリートから26歳にしてセレブだけの高額ポーカーの経営者へ。
I was the biggest game runner in the world.
Who we stars, athletes, billionaires. That's just the tip of the iceberg.
Why do you play?
I like destroying lives.
ハリウッドセレブの欲望の裏側。モリーズゲーム。